So hello guys, welcome back to a late game week 2 wrap-up video. And that's because it just came back to Toronto because the school is going to start, so that's why this video is a bit late. But anyway, welcome back to the FPL Mike channel, and as I said, it won't get you any worse than last week, innit? And that's exactly what happened. 44 points in game week 1 and 44 points in game week 2. It did not go worse at all. Well, I'm just start to, it's just FPL, at the end of the day. It didn't get any worse, but obviously it didn't get any better. So, God, let me just walk you through the team and see what some potential changes or transfers I've made already, basically. So in goal is Dubravka. That's a good choice because he kept a clean sheet against Sunderland. I was thinking about bringing Verbruggen on, but obviously that's the right call. So Dubravka, 6-pointer. One of the few that actually gives me points. Backline, Tarkovsky, as you'd expected, another 2 defensive contribution points locked in. Him and Virgil van Dijk are the 2 that have locked in DC points in both games. As I've in the premium defender, I think, as of my observations. So 8 points, 2 points, 4 clean sheets point, and 2 defensive contribution points, and that is absolutely fantastic from Tarkovsky. Well, on the other hand, Murillo, just not as ideal as people expected. Everybody said he's a defensive contribution points monster, but he's got 11 in total in 2 game weeks. That will get him 2 points in 2 game weeks, which we need to keep. We need to look at him of a potential what's going to happen in the future, because I'm not going to change him before the Burnley and Sunderland game, because that's just going to be. It's just not right to change it at this point. But if he can't ramp up the DC points or get a clean sheet in before game week 6, then he's got to go in game week 7. That's where my head's at the moment. Chris Richards, almost there. I think he's got 8 or 9. Yeah, he's got 8 DC in both games. That's 4.5. You can't really ask that much. I like Palace defense in general. I still think he's a pretty solid pick, so I'm not going to move him on. He's a nice rotational piece. As you expected, Mo Salah, just doing Mo Salah thing. No shot, but snatch and assist at the 99th minute of the goal of our star boy Real Ngumoha. He's going to be in my team for sure. I'm not sure whether I'm going to sell him or not, but for me, Salah is the only player that get me points in both of the game weeks, so there's no reason for me to sell him. And yeah, so Mo Salah, that's Mo Salah. And Salah, good enough, get a goal, pretty much very good. No intention of selling him at all. He's going to be in my team. Well, the struggling one is Florian Wirtz, because he's blanked 2 game weeks, and he still seems like he's kind of afraiding that, body contact of the Premier League, the physical of Premier League. So that's why I think it's a bit of a frustration, but I'm willing to give him more time on this. So yeah, so for now he's gonna be in my game week 3 team, and I can tell you that pretty much. And Dewsbury Hall, similar situation. He didn't take any shots in 2 game weeks. But as a number 10, he created some big chances and some assist opportunity in both games. It's just that the teammates didn't catch them. So I'm going to keep him for a few more weeks to just see if that's going to change, if he's going to start taking some shots or anything. And for now, he's going to be in the team as well. Well, the frustrating two, I can already tell you, is Cole Palmer, who's injured. I've already transferred him out. Same as Fulkrug, who's dropped in price already. So one's injured, one's up 45 minutes, which is at halftime. I think there's no doubt that those two are a transfer out for almost everybody. I think that's confirmed. Ollie Watkins, as frustrating as it is, the fixtures coming up for Villa are just fantastic, and I cannot convince myself to sell Ollie Watkins before game week 7. So he's going to be in the team still. I'm going to give him until game week 7, and I believe he's going to get me some returns. Similar with Strand Larsen, frustrating. Have the potential goal threat, there and there. Wolves are going to great fixtures until game week 9, but there is rumors about Larsen going to Newcastle, which is also going to be good because you're going to have a new 6.5 million Newcastle forward. So Larsen isn't going anywhere. I think just the first 2 game week, it's just bad luck for basically the template team because basically no one scored points. That's what's happening. And on the bench, Porro, of course, fabulous again. Regret not putting him up. He's going to be in the team. Spurs looking great this season. And Ronaldo as a 4.0, I mean, he gets you defensive contributions. He gives you assists. What else can you ask for? Really, right? So Ronaldo is going to be in the team. And let's look at the 2 transfer made already and what is the plan for this game week, right? So I've made the transfer. I've transfer out Cole Palmer and Fulkrug. I've bring in Fernandez in and João Pedro in, and that's before the price drop of Fulkrug. So that makes me have the ability to get João Pedro in. So I'm currently on a 3-4-3 formation. I'm not sure whether to play Ismail Assar or Dewsbury Hall. I think Wolves are pretty vulnerable at this moment. But it just Dewsbury Hall lack of shots that kind of worries me a little bit. So I'm not sure yet. Back 3, of course, the 3 premium defender, no doubt there. Murillo, Porro, and Tarkowski. And Verbruggen and Dubravka, to me, is basically the same. They're not going to get clean sheets. So might as well just play Verbruggen, who's at home, to Man City. And in the midfield, Wirtz and Salah still in against an Arsenal team at home. I think in this game, Wirtz will have the opportunity to shine because Arsenal's midfield is not the kind of midfield where the Newcastles have and the Bournemouth have. Because Newcastle have Tonali, they got Joe Linton, they got Guimaraes. They're all like tough physical midfielders that Wirtz is not quite familiar with. Whereas in this game, he's going to be direct play against Zubimendi, which is come from the La Liga, which ideally we believe that his physical fitness is going to be a bit weaker than the likes of Tonali, the Joe Lintons, etc. So I think Wirtz will actually have a chance to shine this game week. And my captain is Bruno Fernandes. Despite the missing penalties against Fulham, I still think he's going to be the first choice penalty taker. And Burnley's a weak side, and he's going to play 90 minutes. Even though I think he's probably the problem in that team, with the 2 defensive midfielder with Casemiro in that 3-4-2-1 formation system of Amorim. But I don't think his minutes is going to be in problem real time in any time soon. So that's why Fernandes is in, and he is my captain as well. As for the front line, is João Pedro, Watkins, and Strand Larsen. I mean, João Pedro, he's going to be in, as most people would expect it. With the potential absence of Cole Palmer, he's going to be in that number 10 role. Means his minutes going to go up, and he's a potential penalty taker. The only potential, the other one is going to be Enzo Fernandez. And Watkins, as I said, he's going to get another chance or several chances. I just think the Villa team now, it looks weird, it looks strange, but I believe they have the opportunity, they have the ability to climb back to where they were last season. And similarly for Strand Larsen, I mean, it's two out of those three. It's Dewsbury Hall, Larsen, or Sa. And that's what I'm struggling about a little bit. So I'm not sure to put Larsen up here or not, because I'm not sure Wolves can break down Everton's defense. Let me just put it that way. So, and yeah, that's my team so far, and I'll let you know if there's any changes in me. If there's no changes, mate, I will not make another video. But if there is, I'm gonna make another video, which is my final team selection. It's gonna be pretty short. Let me put it that way. And again, there's also a potential talks about a free hit in game week 3, and I think that's viable. Which is the 3 teams you're gonna target is, of course, is Sunderland, Burnley, and Leeds, which is Newcastle, Man United, and Brentford. So the players, if you're gonna a free hit this game week, it's gonna be. I'm gonna build a draft for you. It's gonna be something like this. Porro's in. Dewsbury Hall is out. Fernandez in. Watkins out. So front line is going to be Haaland, and we're going to have a 4.5, which is Mark Guiu. Midfield, it's going to be Cunha. Sorry. It's going to be Matheus Cunha. Where's Cunha? I'll have to search. I think Cunha and Bruno. It's a double up on that Man United team. And then Mikel Damsgaard is great. And then Dango Utaru for Brentford, double up. And the last one is going to be a Newcastle player, which is going to be, you can choose Elanga, Murphy, or anybody. In this case, I'm going to choose Harvey Barnes, because they're 1 million cheaper. In goal, it's going to be... it's going to be it's going to be Kelleher, and then back line. So you got 2 premium. You need 1 more. I think Dorgu is a good choice there. And then you're gonna have you can just put random people there. So that's gonna be the team. You're gonna target the 3 promotion team, and you're gonna have some money in the bank and upgrade your bench a little bit, or whatever you think is. But the idea is going to be targeted to 3 promotion team. And that's it for today's video. I'm a bit tired, really tired actually. Spending a lot of time on the plane and recorded this video immediately after I landed. So it's going to be a short one. I'm going to see if I have time to record it again tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a good week, and I hope me have a good week as well. And surely, again, it won't get any worse from this point, right? See you guys. And don't forget to subscribe to the FPL Mike channel. And I'll see you guys potentially tomorrow. Bye.